What's going on, guys? The long-awaited Alaska video is finally here. This has been the biggest stress of my life, but it is finally off my plate. I do have to address some of the rumors that have been going around, so bear with me. Some people have been messaging gifters and subscribers and people in the community spreading lies, hate, trying to take down the mission. It's not working. That's number one. Number two, I did go to a bar while I was in Alaska. It's a historic spot with some of the most Russian memorabilia anywhere in Alaska. I was only there for a short period of time, and this is my channel, and I get to spend my time how I feel. I also did see the news article that was posted in Wasilla about this. However, they state that the investigation began after the video had surfaced. However, the police knew about this a week in advance before me posting the video. I hope this is just poor reporting. Now, while the comment section on my video, there are a lot of rumors, whether he's on the run, whether he got pulled out of the school in handcuffs. I don't know if any of this is true, but what I can confirm is that the school and the school board have confirmed that he is no longer a teacher. Colin and I started talking on December 26th on a chat room called Emerald Chat, where you randomly get matched up with somebody to chat with. Within the first 2 to 3 messages, Colin was aware of our age and we were well aware of his. And within the next 5 minutes, Colin had told us that he was a teacher, and we knew this was going to be our biggest catch yet. I had every intention of going out to Alaska and doing a story on this in person and making sure the community knew about this, and this was taken seriously. Day one, we flew out to Alaska.
It's 9 in the morning. We're off to a very cold place. I love them. Okay, we'll see you guys there. Let's go.
I had a 3-hour bus ride to the airport, and when I got there, my flight had got changed. Our flight just got delayed. We get in at 1 a.m. Not gonna be a fun night. This was the perfect time to get to work, putting together all of Colin's screenshots, all of the chat log to make a seamless binder to hand over to the local PD. When we were going back and pulling up these screenshots, it was very evident of the grooming, the special moments that Colin wanted to create, and how he would shift it to inappropriate topics and try and make us comfortable with it.
A safe flight.
I thought this place was cool, but it's not cool for 6 hours. Yeah, me neither. We're lost.
So the whole way getting there was hectic, it was stressful. Screaming babies on airplanes.
We just got to Seattle. They lost my bag. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna make this flight. 20 minutes till boarding. Thank you, Air Canada. Bear with the hair. We're about to go on a little run. We'll see you there.
And then when we finally got to Alaska, we found that they had lost our bag. By this point, jet lag had already set in. I was tired, dirty clothes. We set up our office, and then our bag finally came in. Yo. Okay, so last night, total mess. Lost my bag. Wasn't even sure if I was gonna get to Alaska, but we got our bag. We got some clean clothes. I'm still in the same stuff that I was wearing yesterday. Let's clean up. Day one here in Alaska. Travel yesterday sucked. I lost my bag, almost didn't make it here. But at this point, I got clean clothes on. I got my bag. We made it to Alaska. We got workstation, we got chill station. Okay, we're on our way to the print shop to get our official binder. Can't get out of this one. This one's too good. But also, check out the view. We got our binder. Not really a binder, but everything needed to convince the community about this man is in here. Once we had our binder and our proof of what happened ready to go, we headed up to Wasilla to meet somebody in the community that was willing to help out.
we're on the side of the highway right now. I'm either walking 5 miles or there's another bus to come pick me up, and we'll see you guys there.
Now, while I didn't hear from him after this, the mission still continued and we trekked forward. Now, what I didn't know when I went to Wasilla was that the bus stop's running at 7 o'clock. So at this point, I'm stranded in Wasilla and I either pay $150 Uber back to Anchorage or I get an Airbnb in Wasilla. So I get an Airbnb in Wasilla. This is not made for tall people. Tiny homes, tall people. Oh my goodness. We got the hammock, we got the bed. Oh, I don't even know. I'm ready for bed. Good night. We wake up, we go to Matanuska Brewing Co. Shout out Airbnb for the coolest tiny home that I've ever stayed in. The only tiny home I've ever stayed in. But we got to check out. Uber was really hard to get out here. I waited for like 30 minutes to even get a ride, so we're gonna wait up for him, and yeah, we'll see you in town. We got lots of ice. We got mountains back there. It's not all fun here in Alaska, guys. It's piss and rain. It's so cold now. This cold weather wasn't here when I got here. And that's where we meet lovely Amanda.
This is like the perfect time or like perfect place to do this because the amount of creeps in Alaska and everything and it goes unseen is like insane. Very gracious that he came out here to do this and bring the spotlight on this. All of that stuff that goes on in Alaska and other states, like it's definitely very gracious that there's people like this that go and stop that and try to prevent that.
Now, this was originally supposed to be my last day in Alaska, but I felt like I hadn't fully done everything that I was there to do. And a lot of my time had spent traveling and troubleshooting the whole situation and trying to work out doing this solo. So I canceled my flight, booked myself for another day, and I made sure I gave this everything that I had. After chatting with Amanda and the people at Matanuska Brewing, I realized that I needed to catch the bus home to Anchorage. So I got an Uber to the bus stop, and due to the icy road conditions, I missed my bus. Thanks to the kindness, the Uber driver offered me a ride to Anchorage for a very fair price compared to what Uber would. As we were pulling up to my Airbnb, the Uber driver had pointed out Coots, one of the oldest bars in Anchorage and somewhere that I had to check out while I was here. So it was Saturday night. I'd been streaming every night for the last 8 weeks in a row, catching these guys. I felt like I should listen to the Uber driver, and I took his advice and went and checked it out.
All right, hey, don't forget, nobody likes a quitter, don't be a spitter. That means
Okay.
swallow, okay?
Yeah, I'll try my very
Okay, here we go,
best.
get a little closer.
Okay.
Someone's got to hold her hair, come on.
I don't know. What's in it?
Well, by the looks of it, a nice little set of titties.
All of this is like blown out Russian memorabilia in this hallway than anywhere else in Alaska. And like Purple Hearts, but Russian version. But this is the Miracle on Ice version. Yeah, we're in a little spot.
And nobody knows about it.
Nobody knows.
So Sunday morning, I woke up. Okay guys, we're supposed to be home right now, but we adjusted things around. This is our last night in Anchorage. We're gonna go up to Wasilla tonight. We're checking out. And it also snowed last night. It's gonna be a good day. I go and check out some of the cool spots around my B&B. 49th State Supply Co. And the lady there was absolutely amazing.
Come see me at the 49th Supply Co.
Super cool spot, highly recommend. We'll see you guys in Wasilla. Okay, we're checked out of the B&B. It snowed a lot. After getting my hoodie, I headed down to the bus stop where I found that the only bus for Sunday had been canceled due to inclement weather. Luckily, 4 hours later, they did bring a bus to pick up the group of people that were stuck there. Once the bus got to Wasilla, it left me in the middle of nowhere And luckily when I got there, two very kind ladies gave me a ride to a restaurant down the road. I got on the wrong bus or the right bus and it just left me in the middle of nowhere. So they're gonna take me and make sure I'm safe. Thank you so much, Linda and Hannah. Once I was at the restaurant, I ordered another B&B for the night and I went and met up with Amanda to shoot the podcast. After shooting the podcast, I headed back to my B&B, recorded my closing video. I can't thank you guys enough for believing in me. I should have expected that this trip wasn't gonna go exactly as planned, but I've spent a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of my brain power has gone towards this. My food's also getting cold. It's been a long week. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Love you guys. And I got everything packed up for the next day to go to the Wasilla PD station to report him and then catch the bus back to Anchorage and fly back home. Okay, you guys, it's our last day here. We had to go visit our friends at Wasilla Police. It's not looking good for Colin. State troopers are taking it on. They're expediting everything. Given the position that he's in, they're so happy with the evidence that I have and provided for them. Thank you guys again for getting me out here. I really feel like we made a difference on this one, and he can't hide. He can't hide. Okay, so I waited an hour at the coffee shop trying to get an Uber. I thought I'd missed the bus, and it's just a good sign. It's a good day. I didn't think I was gonna even make this bus, but it looks like the bus is late. It's literally just pulling up now, so I'm gonna make it to the airport. My stress is done. We're coming home. We'll see you guys soon. The long journey home began. Don't mind the hair at wool. Thank you. Look, she's taking my bag. Okay guys, our 24-hour journey from Toronto to Anchorage starts now. It's gonna be a long one. We're just about to board our first flight. 24 hours, starting now. Okay, we just made it to Chicago. First leg done. I'm gonna go Chicago. No, I'm in Denver. I'm in Denver right now. From Denver to Chicago, Chicago to Toronto. We'll be home in what? More than 12 hours. Okay guys, this is the last leg of the trip. We got Chicago to Toronto and we got a bus ride home. We just finished our last flight. We'll be home in another 2 hours. It feels good to be home. Look who it is! Hi! Oh, I missed you. Hi, buddy. I have to pee so bad. I'm so happy I'm home. It feels good to be in a place where not everybody has a and I got my kitties, so we'll see you guys. Love you. There's a couple of things that I learned from this trip. One being predators can be anybody. Teachers, coaches, some of the most trusted adults in your children's life are sometimes the ones that you need to check up on the most. This doesn't go to say you shouldn't allow people near your children or should trust people, but you should have these conversations with your children. I also learned that Alaska is filled with amazing, genuine people that truly don't tolerate this stuff. And the last thing that I learned is catching somebody in real life alone isn't realistic. Trying to record, stay safe, and do everything solo is a struggle. And if I do more IRL catches, I will need to approach them differently. While I am disappointed that I didn't encounter Colin, I am super happy with how the community has backed me on this, made sure that he is no longer a teacher at this school, and have voiced their opinions to the community that these types of things shouldn't be covered up. I also think without you guys, this wouldn't have been taken as seriously as it was if I didn't go out there. So thank you to the real supporters who focus on the bigger picture. There's more to come. we're staying focused and making sure the next one's even bigger. If you don't like how I do things, find somebody else to watch.